national network of ABC television.
Think? No. Why? Now we're saying we've got everything running and we're live, but there's nothing coming through. Okay. Now, this is just showing that. Yeah, that's really odd. I don't know whether you can hear me or not. Is there anybody out there who can tell me whether I'm on? Because I've got something coming up on the phone, but I can't actually get the stream. Really odd. No views 3 minutes ago. And I haven't touched anything on the computer. I've got the other ones. And I've got the previous ones, but I haven't got the current one. And it's saying it's live, but it's not. It's just got the, yeah, very strange. Now it's running on here. Can I hear myself? Excellent connection. OBS is running perfectly alright. Try turning off picture in picture. That won't do anything, but yeah, very strange this. Why can't I see myself on here? Am I actually live? And that's showing up. Started 3 minutes ago. Yeah. Wonder if I can start this up in another browser. we got? Firefox. No, we'll try Microsoft Edge. And update completed. I really didn't need to know that. And it's going to bring all this rubbish up, which I hate. All advertising. YouTube. Try searching. Electrosound. Yep. And we are live. Yeah. Very strange. Okay. I don't know whether you can hear me because I can't play this back on this computer. UST. That's me. Why is that? I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, yes, I'm having problems getting the stream on my phone. It's just showing last week's icon. What's the word? That icon thing. And yeah, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, we shall carry on. I don't really want to do this. If it's not streaming. Yeah. That looks like, no, that's the actual preview thing too. Watching now. Stream started 8 minutes ago. Just do this. See if anything happens. Suppose I could try it on the TV out in the living room. Well, the picture seems to be working, but I can't get it up on the phone. Hang on, I'll just go and check it on the TV. All right. Yeah, okay, so we are live, and yeah, I don't know. Okay, so the first thing I've got to do is put the power supply back in this. It was fixed yesterday, or yeah, Pete brought it over, and what was wrong with it was there was a really fine hairline crack across here. Is that, oh sorry, yeah, there's a really fine hairline crack across there, and I couldn't see it, and because I was checking down here, of course, and around there, and the actual inputs and all that sort of thing, but yeah, there was a little tiny hairline crack across there. Yeah, and Pete's put a bit of resoldered that, and it seems to be working. So yeah, so we'll put that back in a moment. Yeah, that stream thing has really thrown me. Yeah, I don't know. It's always, yeah, a bit of a problem to get it going. Sometimes it works perfectly, and then other times it just doesn't want to start. So yeah, and the other thing is yeah. Now how do I do this? Go back to this. And screen capture, and across to this, and yeah, so picture. Now this is that Philips that I picked up at the auction last week, or was it last week, or one of the other ones? And yeah, it's in worse condition than I first thought. So I'll turn this microphone on, I can probably chat to you. Better. Is that going to stay up there? No. Right. Don't know whether you can. I don't know whether you'll be able to hear me any better. So, yeah, because the headphones are on it, that's why. The weight is pulling it down. Okay. Yeah. I'll just turn that off for a second. As I'll deafen everybody. So the headphones are off now. Let's see if it stays up. It's better. Yeah, that's much better. We'll turn those off. We get any? Yeah. I have to speak loudly, I guess. So this is that junk radio I picked up last. I can't remember where I picked it up. Might have been a previous auction, mini auction. So yeah, and our example is missing its dial. This I took that off, but it's definitely seemed. I can't remember whether I took that off or not. Anyway, yeah. So it's got a clear plastic grill across there, and there's the dial, and these the knobs. Definitely missing the knobs. I can't remember whether the dial and the grill were with it. Yep. And that looks like our colour. Is that the brown? Yeah, that looks like the brown version. Yeah, that's out of thing. Here's the back. so we can work out what's going on here. So we've got the aerial, we've got an earth, we've got, not sure what this bit is here, and we've got the phono input and the earth for the phono or pickup or turntable, whatever you like to call it. And this is the picture of it, and we're missing, I think we're missing this one. And as you can see, the speaker there, it looks like the output transformer is on the chassis. Another shot of the back. There's the number there, that's this type or serial number. Yeah, so that's it, and we have schematics for it. This is what I'm interested in today here, and yeah, I don't know, I can only do 3 things at a time, so don't know whether this might be the one. Now this C32, yeah, we've got these pictures of it, we don't have the actual list of parts. Yeah, so that is the output transformer. Wires, yeah, this one here, actually it's got S15516 on it. Yeah, so what I propose to do with that is change a few capacitors. Is that rain? It's hailing again. Yeah, October is really a wet month now. Used to be October. Yeah, so we've got 5 valves in it, 6 tunes AM circuits, and then there's not much else. Yeah, England, yeah, or Europe, or I don't know, Estonia. Yeah, it was made in Belgium. The same model may present an overseas dial. Yeah, so not much information there, but we can work out from these things. Where's the other one? Previous, isn't it? Yeah, we can work out what those horrible brown molded capacitors are. I call them licorice caps, as they're black and they're round like a piece of licorice. Yeah, so I'll go back to the other bench, turn this one, and now what have we got? That's program. Sorry. Yeah, I've also got the Raspberry Pi working, the Raspberry Pi 5, and the camera working, but I've got to get it up to full screen and everything like that. So I'll be able to talk to you from the computer. Yeah, so let's go back to here. Y. Yep. So we're still on that. It's a real lag, isn't it? Now I want to go to OBS and go back to back
Victoria's famed Golden City, Ballarat, a part of the national network of ABC television.
Switch across to the 8 and the cameras. Yes, okay. So let's do this for Simone. Oh, I do? Okay. Yes. So we do have the dial and grill. Yeah. So that is quite good. Yeah, and it's not really marked or anything like that. Yeah. So, yeah, the complete radio. Apart from the back. Okay. Now, let me chuck that over here. Now, how does this... I think this front comes off of this. Can't remember the... I've also got to remember where I put the screws. Oh, yeah. So we'll do that. We won't take it too far apart. Wonder why I didn't change that capacitor. Seem to have changed everything else. Yeah. Now, where are the screws? So this is all clean. Is this down like that or this way? So, power in over there. I think, where did this go in? It must go in vertically like this. Or did it go in like this? Oh, I see, yep. This is the one screw there that holds all that in. And that will go through. Okay. Now what I've got to do is find the screws. But I'll check it anyway, just to make sure. So negative goes this way. This will take about 2 seconds with any luck. And we'll plug this bit in. Oh yeah, that's right. And with this one. I see. When you actually push the cord in, it flexes this board. No wonder it cracked. Yeah, that's bad design. Although that's not screwed in properly, but yes. would think that's probably what's happened. Yeah, this camera's moved again, even though I haven't touched it. Really got to tighten that up, but I don't know how. It's got a sort of a quick release on it, but the quick release is jammed. Now, I'll put this back on. And we'll stand it up so we can see what we're doing with the controls. And so off, turn the volume down, it is right down, that's all right. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, it's definitely working. Just deaf myself then.
We've got a little bit wider, 3 from 1 and 8.
Yeah. Okay, good. Now just check that the cassette mechanism works. Eject. Yeah. All good. All fixed. Right, just have to put the screws back in it and it'll be all good. Yeah, where did I put them? Yeah, they're in a container somewhere. Even though I've only had this about a week or 10 days. Already lost the screws. Yeah. Okay, I'll put this somewhere safe. Okay. Okay. Right. Now, right. So this is the Phillips in question. Now, so I'll bring you down. And yeah, so yesterday I bought a small computer bracket, metal one, and I've attached the microphone to that, and that frees up another bracket overhead on the rail which goes above my head, and that is going to get a camera bracket, so I'll stick the other camera on that. So bring this down, yep, round, right, that's jammed. I don't know why that's jammed. So that's too high. Yeah, okay. So this is the other view of it. So I'll try and work within the boundaries of this. Put this away. Now, our primary concern is this one here. Now that I should have printed those out, shouldn't I? Those things from Radio Museum. Right, so I'll go back over to the computer and we'll have a look. No, it's not that. Yeah, it's this one here which is missing. Yeah. So it's this one here. And I do have some of these out in the garage. And this is really rusty on top, but it seems to be, yeah. I don't know about these single cans here. Not sure how they work. I've never come across them before. In fact, they might be, yeah, because there's trimmers on the other side. Yeah, there's trimmers on those down there. And then these cans up here. So, interesting way of tuning it. This is the output transformer, I believe. It's got a couple of caps on, one on here. Don't know why that camera doesn't pick up the light. There's plenty of light on this. So there's one there, and yeah, there's another cap on that side. And also the fuse is open. Nothing on the fuse. Yeah, there we go. That's the beauty of these European sets. They're very light. There's no transformer in them. Yeah, so there's supposed to be a fuse in there. Now, how are we going to tackle this? Something just fell down onto my foot, but I don't know what it was. I can't see it. Was that it there? Maybe? No. So these are the speaker wires. Now, I should bring this along to the January, in this condition, bring it along to the January Fix-It session we're having. I'm going to be on one of the tables fixing radios. Now, we definitely don't want this sort of condition radio. It's meant to be a educational thing, not a absolute puzzle. Now, is that a metal? No, that's, I don't know what that is, but it's very fine and looks like bits of wire or something. They're in the shape of a staple. Yeah. So, the aim today is to get some sound out of this. Not worried about the front end. We'll deal with that later. Yeah, so this, go to the speaker, but we'll worry about the speaker in a minute. Now this seems to be the aerial input. This rotten capacitor here. Yeah, that seems to be the aerial input. And I'm just going to, yeah, see if I can turn it around without it disintegrating completely. See if I can get a value off of it. Yeah, it's just falling apart. Right. Let's put a bit of spit and polish on this and clean that off. At least these are printed and not molded into. Yeah, I can't quite read that. Is that 5,600 microfarads or picofarads? Picofarads. Yeah, picofarads. 5,600. So that'll be 56 microfarads, is that? It's very high for a aerial input. Yeah, I don't know. This is a trying to get a clean piece of this. That's 1,000 picofarads, so that's, yeah, that's all right. Some of those. I don't know what this one is, and it's got the paper around it. Yeah. So that. So, okay. Now, that may not actually matter at the moment. In fact, it won't, because that goes into this one and the far end. And there, that's shortwave. That's a shortwave input. So that's shortwave 1, shortwave 2. Yeah, and this is the on-off button up here. So that's, don't know whether that's supposed to stay down or just a temporary one. No, that'd be the, so it's looking at the front panel of this. So 1, 2, 3. So the middle one is medium wave. And we don't have long wave here or anything, but this isn't long wave. It's medium wave, short wave. And that looks really burnt, that one. Or has it got tape on it? No, it's burnt. That is really burnt. And yeah, so it's not. I haven't got the stripes on anymore. This is going to be quite a challenge to fix, I think. Right. So our first thing is to wire it up. That won't make any difference on medium wave, I don't think. And we haven't got any connections here. Now, okay. Now this one is floating in the breeze. That's been soldered. Don't know whether that's soldered to there. No. It's got something attached to this, which isn't there anymore. Yeah, and we knew about that IF can there. Oh, that one's burst its guts as well. That's really burst its guts. Right. Now we'll see if we can undo this. Interesting way of doing it. Bit of wire stuck through the chassis and bent over. Yeah. Yeah, so that was holding the capacitor in. Yeah, and it was through the chassis and the ends bent over. Very interesting way of doing it. Ooh, yuck. That has really burst its guts. Show you in a moment. I just want to get the value off of it. There we go. And that one is, looks like 33,000 picofarads. Right. Yeah. And this one's the same. It's held in with a bit of wire. Actually, that's not a bad idea, is it? Stops heavy things floating around the breeze. Yeah, actually, it looks like something is attached down here. So there's a bit of wire there. And yeah. Okay. So now I'll have to go into my calculator and have a look at what 33,000 picofarad is. I never get the right thing. So let's have a look. In fact, I'll just use DigiKey, I think, has got the calculator online. Okay. Right. Let's just do this one. Yeah, what's this crap? 0.003. .003. These little ones. Now these are going to be unusual values compared to Australian radios. Turn our soldering iron on. And I'm definitely going through the dim bulb for this. Yeah, here's our speaker. And I'll have to get some clip leads for that. Got one here. Don't know why that's clipped in there, but it is. Here's this one. Unhook that. And use this one. Okay. I don't know whether that's going to stay on there or not. That one is okay. So that is ready. The soldering iron is heated up. And which one? Oh, it was this one, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's move that over there. Just don't worry about this resistor here. You can definitely see that on the camera. It's all, yeah, it's all coming off, little bits of it. So it's been really overheated at some stage. And this is absolutely going to reek. Stay over there. Yeah, this is disintegrating. In fact, oh, look at all that smoke coming off of it already. It's the dust burning off. In fact, yeah, what I'll do is I'm just going to snip that off and just do a hook and loop. On both of these. Yeah, so you can see that's come a guts are in there. Yeah, so it should look like that, and it looks like that. Yeah. So I'll put this aside. Yeah, this will go. Like that, I think. And I just want to see if we can get any output out of this. I mean, any radio can be fixed, but this is definitely a major challenge. And we need to bend that around. And my tools are out in the kitchen, aren't they? Yeah, okay, I'll be back in a moment. I have to go and get the tools. Yeah. My lovely old Stanley knife. An original one. Made in the good old USA. Blades inside. Yeah, and it doesn't retract the blade or anything. It's got this beautiful piece there and everything. That's where you put your thumb. Had that for decades. Now, where are my little pliers? Not where I thought they were. Well, not long nose ones. I have to use these ones. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, this is going to stink, of course. Yeah. Yeah, that'll have to do. It's not really a hook, but it's not bending. That's better if I squeeze those together. We've got bits of solder and rubbish on that. So let's do this. Yeah. So yesterday there wasn't much in the auction, but there was I think actually maybe not. No. Anyway, yeah, I think it was the most expensive thing. There was a Riga Planar 2, which was quite a nice turntable for the time. And the bidding was quite frenzied on that one. And it went up to $110 or $120 or something. And so I didn't get that one. And next to it was an old Technics B210, I think it is. Just a basic plastic thing. And I'm after a cartridge. and everything. So I thought, okay, if I can get this cheap, won't go for that much. I'll save myself some money on a cartridge. And of course, that is really gross, as my students used to say. Yeah, they'll have to be covered over, because these are tiny little things. Yeah, and yeah, so the bidding opened at $20 or something, and then it went down to $10, and then it went down to $5. So I thought, yeah, why not? So I put a bid on it, and then someone else bid, what was it? $7.50 or something ridiculous. And then the next bid, next offer was $10, and I got it. And then I hadn't looked at it at all. Get off. There's lumps of fluff and all that sort of stuff on this. And then when I looked at it, of course, it's not got a proper cartridge in it. It's got one of those plug-in cartridges which you know, were used on Japanese linear cheap lower end turntables and things like that. So yeah, so I didn't quite get what I bargained for, but I can steal the mat off of it. That'll save me probably $30 or something like that, and just put that up to $4.50, because this is going to be this is part of the chassis. And yeah, so the turntable needs a new mat and a new cartridge, so halfway there. And I might be able to modify the cartridge to make it fit. I mean, you can still buy them. Audio-Technica make them, but it wasn't I had it. It was the first turntable I bought when I was about 17 or something like that, and put that back down to 380. And yeah, it was never quite in alignment. The head, and yeah, consequently sounded awful, or especially on the inner tracks, because you can't align the head on it. There is no head, it just plugs straight into the arm. Right, now, do we risk turning this on? I think we can. Just looking if there's any other capacitors which are not in one piece. So that goes up to, it's got a green wire on it. In fact, it's got two green wires. Oh yeah, they go across to the, oh yeah, they go across to the voltage selector. Yeah, they go across to this part. So I'm glad I changed that. Otherwise, it would have been sparky. Yeah. Now, we'll plug this one into our black wire, I think. No, it's the green. This is the positive. Just want to see if we get any noise out of this at all. And black wire goes to the red. May have to take the output transformer off of the speaker. Now I'll turn this, yep, that's down at 0. It's plugged into, yep, so I need to do these wires on the AC cord. Oh, that was clever. Just went through the wire. Yeah, might as well do this properly. It's not going to work, is it? And it's got yeah, it's got cotton or something. This is lovely cord. Yeah, it's really nice copper, this. Unlike some of the Australian stuff, which is aluminium. Where's the end of this? Put this into here. This goes with this. That's Suzanne. So, yeah. Okay. I'll just turn on the isolation transformer. And okay, so nothing is touching it. And I'm definitely not touching this when it's turned on. So we'll do the, yeah, that's, yeah, that's the tone. Yeah, I don't know what is disconnected there, but we'll have a look. Right, here we go. So bring this up very slowly. That's 60 volts. Nothing. 80 volts, 100 volts. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Now we'll take that off. Now, what I want to do is just check these globes. the two globes there and see if they've got anything. So this one, yeah, can't tell that. No, it's not open by the looks of it. This is super quiet, this meter. Yeah, that globe is good. In fact, why don't I put the meter on the on here. Let's see if we're getting any voltage from. Oh, I know what it is. Didn't put the fuse in, did we? Okay. Now make sure that is off. That's off and that's off and down. Yeah. All these bits of the capacitor. There's all bits down here too. Right. Now, yeah, that's the that. Yeah. So I should check. We've got something through this. So move this over a bit. Yep. So here is the main dropping resistor. There's another resistor below here, and that is touching the frame, so that's going to be exciting. So make sure that's over there. And out of the way. And then we've got another resistor on here. I think that's a resistor. I don't think it's a fuse. So that, and that's touching that. Yeah, so better check the top of this for any other things which are touching which shouldn't be. Yeah, that doesn't look very good, does it? That's all been hacked about. And that's the oscillator coil there. That's all right. Yeah, so we just need something in there fuse wise. Yeah, I did have a fuse here, but I think it's a small one. Yeah, it's a little one. I don't think that's going to fit. To get some fuses. Is that going to? No, that is going to fit. So, oh, damn it. These are Loctite tubes, so they're horrible. Actually, maybe not. There's all the pins on the bottom. Just got that. So I don't know whether this is open. Looks like that's open. Just test this. That's all right. That must be just reflection. So pop this in, may blow straight away because it's I don't know what value fuse it is. And where's the nipple on that? Yeah, okay. And we'll try again. This thing from the capacitor. Yeah. Yeah, someone's been definitely in here a number of times, no doubt. Yeah, because the dial string is actually string. Right, here we go again. Yeah, we'll see if this fuse blows straight away. Hasn't blown yet. Reconnect our speaker. It's fallen off. So we're up to 80 volts. We've got one large electrolytic here, and it's not marked. Might be able to do something with that though. Nothing yet. So up to 160, 180, 200. No globes or anything. Do I dare touch it? Yeah, nothing. 220, nothing. Now, is this hot? No. They get red hot. So we're not getting any voltage on that. Yeah, so we've got that coming in. I put the meter on that dropping resistor and we'll see if there's anything coming through. That will probably be AC, won't it? That's interesting. That might we're just connecting to it. Yeah, we are getting voltage through that. Now the B3X is at 35 or something. Yeah, so yeah, 50, 70. Yeah, bring it up higher. $140, $150. $165, yeah. I can smell something burning, like the dust or something like that, and the B3X is at just under 200 and 191, so that's normal. 220, yeah, 210 volts. Right. The valves are stone cold. Well, this one's a little bit warm. I don't think the heater's working. Yeah, because there's no light or anything like that. Yeah, not dropping down, are we? So I'll try the center tap of this resistor. Bring this up again. 80. No center tap. So yeah, no center tap. Voltage. You've got to be careful with these things because they've got asbestos in them. So there's no center tap. But there is there. And that goes down to this one. That's interesting. So when I connect this one up, yeah, that's all right. I'll bring this up a little bit. Nothing. Okay. Now, just check the 2.10 K and that one and the big green one. It's open. No, that's 11 meg. Don't know what that's supposed to be. Maybe it's supposed to be 10 meg or something. And the center tap. Yeah, that goes to that. 1 meg. We're at this white ceramic one. So that's on that one. And this one is on this one. And that's 305 ohms. So that looks okay. Now, I'll go and get my other multimeter and go to the toilet at the same time. So, yeah, I need an intermission card like Graham's got. I haven't got one of those at the moment. It's on the computer and in OBS, but it's not working. Yeah, actually, just while I think about it. Just test the speaker. Yeah, okay. So we might have to take the output transformer off of it, out of circuit. Okay, I'll be back in one moment. Yeah. Okay, shall return in a second. Here's the rest of my tools, and I'll check that after if I remember. Good. Now, so we'll just snip these wires off of the output transformer. That was very easy. Oops. Careful of that. And I'll just connect these up. Positive. Yep, and this one, yep. Okay, so our clip lead's back on the speaker. Now we'll leave this on here just to check our, actually in fact, what I can do is turn this over. I've got too many tools on here, haven't I? So I want those, and everything can go away. Finish with this. Need that in a minute for the radio cassette. Put that over there. Right. Turn all this off so I don't electrocute myself. Where's our electrolytic coming in? So it's down in there. Yeah. So, yep. Right, so that can go onto there. And this can go onto here. I'm going to squeeze this in. That completely doing the capacitor in. So that's replaced. Right. Good. Now, see if that big capacitor's any good. They're big electrolytic. Now, and we'll bring this up slowly. We'll put this onto that. No. No, nothing on the electrolytic. If anything, it's falling. So we're up to full voltage now. It's still falling, so it's discharging that. Yeah. Now, what can I try? Rectifier tube. Now, which would be the rectifier? It looks like a 6M5. I'm going to have to look up. No. So I'll just check to make sure that we've still got continuity through that fuse. Yep. Now, this could be a series string set, although I doubt it. Now that is a UY4 T2. Now all the European valves are not in this. UR54, U78, U81, yeah, I'll have to look that up and see what the equivalent is. Bucketing down with rain again. So that was a UY42. Never heard of it. Philips Belgian. Okay. Right. Try this one. UY42 tube, yeah, that's just a half-wave rectifier. Thought it was. Have currently how many? 400,000. Don't think so. So that one's ended its original listing. And that's in America, that's why. No, it's Spain. New old stock in original box, $24 US, $36 Australian, and shipping is $54. So the tube is 37 and the shipping is 54. Yeah. Right, I'll go there. And U41 and yeah, okay. Rim lock, yeah. So UY41 predecessors, successors. which it won't be an equivalent. No. Of course it won't. Alright. No, there won't be an equivalent to that because it's a rim lock valve, isn't it? Now, let's have another look at this schematic as far as we can see it. In fact, I'll download that schematics and we'll that's very strange. Yeah, because I'm not logged in on that. Right. And bring this across. And now we want this one. And I've got this really zoomed in. Come through. And okay, so I'm not going to let you see my Gmail inbox. Okay. Now I need to go into and there's no Gmail on this. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now that hasn't come through. Oh, I know what I did. Bugger. Oh, I put the wrong prefix into the Google, didn't I? So 2 of my email accounts are amreno @ and then yeah, The Gmail one is andrew.reno@gmail. Yeah, it's only going to give me 3, isn't it? Okay. Now, what do we want? We want the other end of it, don't we? Where's the rectifier? Over there. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. That's probably better. And yeah. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Now, may as well use Acrobat while I still have it. Find something else for Acrobat. Yeah, okay. 3, 2, yeah. No, we do resistor, capacitor 10K, C30. Not sure what that's about. Yeah, okay. So, I'll just get you on here. Yeah. And, yeah, actually I might try this, and it's going to say, first one, yep. It's going to say I've done 3, more than 3, isn't it? Excuse me. Yeah, it's going to say no. No, yeah. There we go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was my fault. Yeah, okay. So we've at least got one half of it, and still on screen. Capture, yeah. Now, so we're interested in down here. 200, 330, yeah. So I've got a switch here, by the looks of it, big switch. Okay, we've got the 240, 110 switch here. So that goes, yeah, that should be okay. A, B, C, D, E, G. There's F, There's F, A, F, D, E, G. And we go across to this 33K capacitor, which is actually 0.00 microfarads. Oh, I've got a Zener dyno there, Z1. In the switch, and there, and then 240 volts comes in from there. So wait, so yeah, so in, so that's, maybe that's the fuse. Yeah, that must be the fuse. It's the problem with these European ones. Okay, so here's our rectifier. We've got 180, 220, 220, an NTC. Is that the fuse? That's a resistor. So we've got A, and that's going to go through that. And yeah, then it goes into the UY42 and then out. And 150, 160, 185. And then we've got a 50 microfarad, which is our main capacitor. And yeah, that goes to the plus, 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 plus. And UL84, which is the output one, UBC81, I don't know, that must be the first amplifier stage. Then we've got our second RF there, and that's the, yeah, okay. 1, 2, yeah, 3, and the other one up there, mixer oscillator. Yeah, so we're still down in this area. We've replaced, no, we haven't replaced the 50, so that's a double capacitor. So that's 2 50s there, and then resistor, so yeah, I just don't know whether this tube here, or valve, is going to be open or not. 3 heaters, 1 and 8. So we'll check 1 and 8 pins, and I'll just have a mouthful of food because it's getting on for 7 o'clock here, and my dinner time is usually 6.
Victoria's famed Golden City, Ballarat, a part of the national network of ABC television.
Yeah, back again. It's another. Looks like I need another stream deck. Where were we? Yes, we're going to check the heater on this. So, oh great. That's why that is like that, because all the pins are evenly spaced. They're in quite good condition though, they're quite clean. Haven't corroded like the Australian ones do. Right. So, let's bring it back a bit. Yeah, what I want to do now, how many pins are on these things? So maybe that nipple is pin 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay, so we can get that there. Should be these two. No. Oh yeah, definitely 1 and 8. Okay, so that's not open, so that's all right. And it looks a bit black. It's well used, but at least the heater's okay. Now we're getting power into it from there at the other end. Then it goes into there, Now, is this switch working? Can try that. So, better put this up like here. So I'm going to check that. Now I'll put that up there. It's not going to work, is it? Yeah, well, we'll just have to try that. Hope it doesn't short. Right, so I'll bring this on, that on, and we'll try this. So bring it up halfway, and we'll try. Nothing. Oh, that is going up very slowly. So I'll bring this voltage up a bit. So it's up to about 190. Perhaps the capacitor's reforming. It's going to take hours, isn't it? At this rate. So it is getting some voltage in there. The rectifier isn't getting warm. No, not much AC in there. Try on AM, or medium wave I should say. Yep, and the off switch. Yep. So it's going down. And it's going back up again. It's on medium wave. Let's see if that's hot. Yeah, this is going to take hours at this rate. And we should get a hum or something from the speaker. No, nothing from the speaker. Yeah, okay. So we'll turn it off again. That's falling. Bring this right down. Now, yep. So turn this over again. Yeah, if it's got two parts to it, I can't see. Oh, maybe. Okay. Right. I suspect one, we're just going across the two positives on this. Now, if we might hitch our caboose to the chassis itself. We'll turn it on. It's still falling. No. Okay, it's coming up. Again, it's coming up very slowly. Although it's much faster than last time. Bring it up. We'll wait for it to come up a little bit higher. And we'll see. I want to check all the resistors, especially the ones that have been replaced. And actually that one That burnt one. No, that's not on there. No. Yeah, we're up to almost 2 volts. Yeah, I just want to check that burnt resistor and see if it's open or not. Yeah, that's going to take forever to come up. Wait for that to go down a bit. Yeah. So we check this resistor. Wait for this to come on. Bring that up there for you. We'll come back down again a bit. Yep. And just want to check if this resistor's got any continuity in it. Absolutely open. Don't be fooled by that beep, it's just saying it's connecting. Oh no, it isn't open. 117 ohms. So that yeah, 117 ohms. So it's probably meant to be 120 or something. This one, yeah, that's not open. It's not open. That's supposed to be the same value, but oh no, it's not. Brown, black, red. And this one is brown, silver, red. Don't know what that means. And we've got a few little resistors down here. And what's this one here? If I can get my... Yeah, that's fine. This burnt one here. Yeah, it's not even open. There's one down in here. Does that go to there? And up here somewhere. And this one. And this one. No idea what the values of some of these are or what they're supposed to be, but we're just checking to see if they're open or not. No. And this blue one here, very nice blue. It's not open. It's interesting. It's got 2 legs on it. And this one in here, I think I did that one, yep. And it's okay. That's okay. Ooh, that looks really burnt. Yuck. So much black gooey stuff on this one. Now, it's not open though. That one is open. That one is open. It goes down to that switch. And this capacitor down here. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Is that definitely open? Looks like, oh, maybe I haven't got the... No, that's definitely that. And definitely go down to here. That might need to be in circuit, maybe. No, that's definitely open. That one. Right down inside there. And try this one again. Yeah, and this one's open too, I think. This is the one with all the muck on it. So there's a clean spot. That's not open. This one is. Could this be the cause of it not working? I wouldn't have thought this would be the problem. Yeah, that's definitely open, that one. And this one down here. That is open too. That might... That's not it, is it? That's down there. And this one connects in. So that connects in there. This connects down here. Can't measure that one easily. Oh no, that's it. There, and let's open that one too. So there's two resistors coming off of that, but I don't know what values they would be. One's got a purple end to it, and the other's got a black end to it. And this one down here is, got all muck all over it. So I don't know whether you can see this or not. Hold on to this. There we go. So down in there, that's where I'm measuring, and two of those seem to be open. I don't know if I can get any light in there. Yeah. Yeah, so two of those seem to be open, and that is the half of the schematic I haven't got. Actually, I'll try that one up there. Might be able to, if I've got any continuity, well, I'm going to measure this one. Yeah, no, that's open. No, it's definitely, it's 20 meg. That's, what is this, that? clip thing. Where are we? Okay, so that one's okay. This one here is open. Can't be. No, that's okay. Got a black one down here. So what's this one measure? And that one goes down to there. Come on, stay on there. 0.38 ohm. 0.4 ohm. Can't be right. It's in the circuit with something else. And we've got one down here. That's also connected to that one. And this one connects to there. 0.29. What was this one? It's got something on it, but it's not open. And the last one is down here. And that's not open. So our problems seem to be down with those three resistors down there. Oh, we didn't check this one. May as well do it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So it's these three down here. Where is it? Yep. Try and get Lay to see that. Yeah, it's those three down there. And I can't quite see whether... Oh yeah, you can see the black on that. So this one here, yeah, it's all black. The top one. Those three, that's all goo. Yeah. So I'm going to have to take those out of circuit and test them. And see if... Yeah, that's another purple one. So I don't know... That's just a wire wound resistor, but why has it got all that black muck all over it? It's like a drive belt in a cassette deck or reel-to-reel recorder that's melted and just turned to goo. And we've got a resistor down there too. Ooh. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, that one's okay. Right. Yeah. Now, so we know our heater in the rectifier works. We know the most of the resistors work except for those three. We know the switch is working because there is a difference in voltage. We know the big dropping resistor is okay, and the other two down there. So yeah, it's something in there, and I might Clean the switches too, and I can get outside. Now there's something down in there too, under that piece of the cardboard. Now I don't know whether that's just a, might be, excuse me, yawning like a, don't know what. So we'll check this. I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's not open though. Did we check this yellow one? That one seems to be open too. No, it's not. That's all right. Yeah. Excuse me. Right. So what I want to do is put this on the other thing, and we'll check that there's no voltage on that, or very little voltage. And what I want to do is just check that resistor, those resistors with the power on. But it's funny how the dial lights are not working. And where do they come from? It's on the other side. And I can't stop yawning. Sorry. This. Yeah. Now where do those, where's that 6 volts come from? And that's going into that transformer. So I might check that transformer for continuity. Yep. Yeah, that's okay. Those, geez, there's a horrible caps, those things. Yeah, so we are getting continuity through this transformer, I think. Getting through it. Good. And now fuse is still okay. Yeah, I just want to try one last thing, and that is yeah, the switches. So that is that. And it's interesting, it beeped when I turned the power onto it. So we'll try, it should be DC, shouldn't it? DC, yep. So I'm going to see if we've got any voltages on the valves, but this is creeping up really slowly again. Look at that. Go on to AC. Nothing on AC. Any consequence anyway. So this is really creeping up slowly. I just want to test to see if there's any voltage on the lamp. No. This is dead as a doornail. Is that? Why is that 0 on there? Should be something like 6 volts on that. And again 0. So we'll just check. That's creeping up so slowly. It's only up to 0.2, 0.3. Well, 0.293 to be precise. 9.5, 9.6, 9.7, 9.8. Yeah. And 0.3 of a volt now. But I want to check to see if we've got anything on there. No. 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 Yeah, where's this? Should be the. So this will be our AM switch here. No. No. I'm not expecting any voltage on this, on these switches, but no. Well, actually, there will be, won't there? Because this turns it off and on. No. No. Not a sausage. I mean, this shouldn't make any difference, not having this RF stage in it. Should still get voltage to the rectifier and the output valve. Yeah, we're only 3.47 volts on that capacitor. Let's try the other side of it. Yeah, 2.19, 92, 93. Yeah. Okay. I'll have to have a think about this and study the schematic. I can download that on Tuesday or tomorrow night. Turn this off. Yes. And I'll get some contact cleaner. Is it here? Yeah. No straw on this one. Now we can't squirt this in. Yeah, they wouldn't give me a straw when I bought this, because they said straws were banned, plastic straws, but I don't think so. Now, can I get the cleaner into there? So we'll do this. Drown that. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay. Now, talk about cheap, nasty stuff. Look at it's left all that white stuff on my finger. That's that WD-40 rubbish. I mean, it's not actually WD-40, it is actual contact cleaner. Yeah, this rubbish. Yeah. Leaves no residue, it says. Yeah. Actually, it doesn't say it, so it doesn't leave a residue. Okay, we'll try it one more time. Then I'm giving up for the evening, and where's the yellow one? Where's that touching? Oh, it's over there. Yep. Yeah, okay. So, now we'll turn this back on again. I mean, we're not going to get anything realistically out of it. So, okay. Oh, it's going up faster. I mean, it's still not going up properly, but it is going up faster. It's still going to take a week to get up there. Yeah, if it gets up to 10 volts, I'll see if anything. Yeah, still no lights or anything like that. Yeah. So what I might have to do is change that big capacitor, the 250 ones, the 250 microfarads, 50 microfarads times 2, and see if that improves it. So I'll try the other side of it. Without touching anything. So it could be live now. Yeah, that's the other side of it. And we're still down there. So that half of it isn't getting any voltage. That's a brown wire and it's going across to the rectifier. And the rectifier is still stone cold. Yeah. Don't know whether the rectifier is the culprit. Put that back. Yeah, up to 3. Yeah, it's slowed right down now. It's jumping up a little bit quicker. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, there's obviously not much current going through it. Yeah, I'll have to look on the schematic and see which pins voltage on that rectifier. Yeah, that's going to take a month of Sundays. I'll be here till New Year's Day waiting for that. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. And that's me for the evening. And so thanks very much for watching and subscribing, and hello to all the new subscribers in the last couple of weeks. And don't forget, I've got a Patreon and a Buy Me a Coffee, and the links are in the description. I was going to say down below, but on a TV it's not down below. It's just in the description. Turn this off while I'm reminded of it. And yeah, okay. So I'll see you next week, if not before. Still light outside. It's getting, yeah, it's 7:45 in the evening and it's still light. So summer is definitely here light wise, but it's definitely not here weather wise. Okay, so see you next time.